So the first one is not considered to be a polygon because our sides intersect. Each of them individually is a polygon. They're each triangles. But because we have this line, I don't classify it that way. Our next one up, is this a polygon?
No, yeah.
It is. But last class we had trouble counting the sides. So we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what do we call something with 14 sides? A 14 gon? What's our next one? Is this a polygon? No, why not? It's curves. Curved. And then the last one, is this a polygon? Yes. And then what do we call it? A quadrilateral. 4 sides. So what is the sum of the interior of a quadrilateral? 360. So we're going to have 360 equals 82 plus 105 plus 8x plus 11 plus 10x. I'm going to do the easy part. I'm going to add the x's. So 8x plus 10x is 18x. What do you get when you add the other constants? What do we get when we add 82 plus 105 plus 11? 198. We got to get x by itself. We're going to subtract 198. We end up with 18x equals 162. We're going to divide 18. X equals 9. Thank you. Our next one up, you see you have 2 right angles. So we're going to do that again. So 360 equals 90 plus 90 plus 16x minus 6 plus 15x. I'm going to do the easy part again. 15x plus 16x is 31x. 90 plus 90 minus 6 is 174. We're going to subtract over 174. 360 minus 174 is 186 equals 31x. We're going to divide by 31. X equals 6. Okay, and the last one of this group, I'll change colors because that's a lot of purple. We have 360 equals 95 plus 95 plus 10x minus 5 plus 8x plus 13. So that gives me 360 equals 18x. And then you have 95 plus 95 minus 5 plus 13. 198. We're going to subtract over 198. Okay, we're going to divide by 18. X equals 9. It's more of the same. The only difference here is you don't have an angle. That you're missing one angle. You can do it 2 ways. You can put an X in for that angle, or you can just do 360 and subtract the angles you do have. So minus 124, minus 110, minus 55. And that gives you what value?
You said what?
So we're going to do 360 minus 124 minus 110 minus 55. We have some right there too. 71. She's correct again. Okay, our next one's back at the same type. 360 equals 104 plus 10x minus 4 plus 104 plus 76. Okay, I end up with 360 equals 10x. And then I think it's 280. Double check my math. Subtract over 280. You got 80 equals 10x divided by 10. X equals 8. Okay. X equals 8. Okay, our next one up, let's find our measure over here.
Wait, Mrs. Turner, don't you find the angle measure? Don't you have to plug X back in?
You're right, we do. Do we have to do that in the last one? We don't. Alright, so this next one, she's right. We have to find the angle measure. So for W, we're going to have to go here. You do 10 times 8 minus 4. So I'm using that 10x minus 4 formula inside the angle W. Well, we know 10 times 8 is 80 minus 4 is going to give me 76. There we go. That's going to be the measure of this one. Let me erase this little guy. We'll put it in here, 76. Okay, and then we won't mess this one up. We'll get it anyway. We have 360 equals 14x minus 7 plus 11x minus 2 plus 93 plus 76. We end up with 360 equals 25x. Okay, so then we have negative 7 minus 2 gives me a negative 9 plus 93 plus 76 gives me 160. Okay, glad you're checking. 160 subtract 160. That gives me 200 equals 25x. Divide by 25. Yep, x equals 8. But again, that's not the question's asking about. It's asking about angle L. Angle L has the formula 14x minus 7. So we're going to subtract, or we're going to substitute in 8 minus 7. 14 times 8 minus 7. Can you say it one more time? 105. Okay, so it says how many sides does this object have? So how many does it have?
2.
It has 8. What do we call an 8-sided object? Nice job. Octagon. Okay, and then we didn't really talk about this. You had a question in your homework about it. So how do you name an octagon? We call it an octagon. And then you name the letters. So here we'll do P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. And then it says name it 2 ways. So our second way would be octagon. And then it'd be any arrangement of those letters that isn't the next one. Normally we like to go in order still. So I could start at Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, P. Move that P to the end. It's still going in order. But I just rearranged the letters. So it gives you 2 names. And then the next one says name all the diagonals that have the vertex T. So remember we name diagonals or we create diagonals. Diagonals can't be to consecutive points. So not to the one right next to it. So T cannot go to U, but it can go to V if it would draw. It can go to W. It can go to P. It can go to Q. And it can go to R. But it can't go to S and U. It'd be a side if it did. So that doesn't count. So we're going to name those out. We have TV. We have TW. We have TP. We have TQ. And we have TR. And then what's my last one? That's it, TR.